Okay, let's try this again. We had technical difficulties. There is no video or audio in some parts of last time I tried this, so we're starting over. This video is going to show you how to configure a secret company. So going through the email questions before I start the actual video, you cannot build a C3 battalion or regiment. What you can build is three C3 companies in a battalion and then have a C3 based command lance. That works. The other question is, are there any canonical units that have multiple um, C3, three C3 masters or four C3 masters? And the answer is no. That's terrifying even to think about. 20 tons that doesn't shoot on any combat unit in the Battletech universe. I personally would be terrified. Like, why would someone do that? That to me is like all sorts of dangerous gambling, hoping that your force is immaculately perceptive and destructive without getting caught. So let's start with configuration one as I switch cameras. We're going to activate the camera and then we're going to adjust the background. You'll be fine. Okay, so welcome to the table. First off, let's go through configuration one in the book. Pull the book out. So configuration one has two masters and it has two supporting units. The other two lances have one master with three units attached. This is 50-50 to me because if I lose the wrong master, I lose the company. Versus if I lose the right master, I just lose the other two guys on the lands. So here we go. Don't need those yet. There's your command lance. Here's your off-color supporting units. So now you have a company command lance. All right, so I'm going to pull back a little bit. That way we can get it on the screen. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add this nice popsicle stick that a buddy made for this exact purpose. Fire lance, scout lance, any other lance. We're going to use a different color popsicle stick to show you the other lance. So, making this logical. This is the unit that commands the other two lances or connects. This unit over here keeps that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 masters. What happens? We add the other C3 slave units to the masters. Everyone gets love. We all share targeting. This is configuration one. Simple, straight to the point, no fuss, no muss. All of these units, as long as there's line of sight, can all target the same unit. If none of these have ECM protection, one ECM can shut down a network within 12 inches of alpha strike. But if you're like me, you're not staying in one place for too long. So now let's switch over to where we do just one master unit, and we have three slaves. So now with three slaves in the command lance, this is terrifying. Can this be done under 500 points? Yeah. Can this be done under 350 points? Yeah. It's how you want to run your points. Either high skills like 2s, 3s, and 1s and 0s, or you want to run a whole bunch of rookies that inherited some great tech from the field marshal's office. Now, this is configuration 1 and 2. What gets scarier is that configuration 3 has three C3 masters in the lance by itself, which I don't agree with. Canonically, there's no one C3M3 unit in the table in the game, as well as one unit with four. So let's switch back cameras. We're gonna pause. Actually, we're not gonna pause because that's what broke the thing in the first place. Let me put my background back up. Then I'll switch cameras. So that was the shorter version, configuration one, configuration two. I'll add a couple of pictures of units. So one of my favorite units that has two C3 masters is the Maxim Hovercraft Company Command. The other one that I enjoy a lot is a Naginata or a Sunder. And then I found a support chassis vehicle, and I got to figure out what drives it. I think it's in 3085, but it is a very nasty vehicle because it has no movement and it has two secret masters on it with infantry. So this video, not vehicle, this video specifically is for how to build the configurations, just the pattern, just how you can see it visually without getting overwhelmed. And then the next video, I'm going to demonstrate C3 companies at different levels. Deuces.